Okay, here we go. We're back on Lea with Robert Kuper. Robert, tell us and show us, where are you?
So I just good morning. So first thing, say good morning. I just left Nexel on Bornholm. This is probably there. Yes, it's Due Odde, the beach on the southeastern side of Bornholm. So out of the wind, yes.
Yeah.
And just turn around a bit to see where we are, and then I go back in the shelter.
Okay, do that. Yeah.
So it's here.
It's a bit noisy though.
You see, for the weather, it's perfect conditions. Absolutely, we have sun. The course is now perfect. You see my course line, perhaps. I'm not sure. Oops. The course line is. I'm already exactly on the course line, but the wind will turn later. So I'm not sure where I will be in the afternoon. So I make north as much as I can now. And then when the wind turns from northwest to west, we will see.
Yeah, because when you look at the weather predictions now, it looks like a really good idea to as you say, as you want to to go north, and then it would shift during the day, and it would also you kind of stay out of there's an area where it's more windy, but I don't know what's better for your boat.
For my boat, it's better than when it's windy, because she's a bit heavy. But then when the conditions are a bit rougher, so with the sea and the wind, she's still fast. But of course, it doesn't has to be too much. Although more than 25 or 30 knots are I don't want to have. She's used to that. We are used to that, but then it starts not to be so comfortable. Let's say it like that.
No. Let's give it a try. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we have you through again now, Over. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, perfect. So maybe we should maybe you are sailing out of connection or something, but it was really close for you yesterday when getting to Bornholm.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, I stuck in the lack of wind, although the wind was gone in the night several times. I think I lost nearly 8 or 10 hours just because there was absolutely no wind. And when I started at Skanør at 10 minutes to 10 in the morning, I thought there would be enough time to be in a harbor on Bornholm. I knew that I wouldn't go around Bornholm and to Rügen or something like this in this leg, but when I stuck there in the less of wind, I thought perhaps I even don't reach Allinge on Bornholm, and that was better afterwards. So the wind came, and so I just came in the harbor 20 minutes to 9 in the evening. So that was nearly an hour before the 36 hours would have been fulfilled. So I was very happy that I'm just in time in the harbor in Nexel.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's a gamble. I think that's should we call it part of the charm of the tactical rule?
Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm.
Well, your boat is is it a long keeled sloop or what kind of boat is it?
I didn't understand that. Could you just repeat?
Is it a long keel? The design of the boat, is that a long keeled?
No, it's a short keeler, but it's an S shape still. It's from 1968. The boat. It's a Rabbit 2 from Dick Carter, And perhaps somebody remembers or knows that Dick Carter in 1965 won with his first design, the Rabbit 1, the Facet race out of nothing. Nobody knew him, and all these Sparkmans and Steffens and other construction have been long keeled, and he tried to separate the rudder from the keel. So this my boat is this is not the second try, but the development of his first Rabbit. It's a meter longer than the first Rabbit, so it's made of steel. It's a steel hull with 4 millimeters only. For this time, 12.5 meters and 10 tons have been light. Today it's a bit heavy, but it's still an S shape. That's why she's going very good through the waves. But the rudder is separated from the short keel, so she can go better upwind than the older constructions. But she's definitely made for downwind sailing. That's it. I read a book of Dick Carter, and she's really made for downwind sailing. Half wind, downwind. That's when she's really fast, and when she's got much wind.
Okay, thank you for info. Somebody has been asking along the way, and it's good to get this info on. Just a few last questions. I know that you were in the same harbor as Esben Pilegaard in his X79. Did you get any? You didn't get to talk to him?
No, I didn't. Couldn't talk to him. Perhaps I probably could have, but didn't want to wake him up because he came into the harbor 3 or 4 hours behind me. And my wife Catherine, my DPA, who's already in Aarhus, follows us on the track and on the Garmin tracker. And she saw that Espen suddenly left his course from eastwards to Christiansø, as I did. He left his course suddenly southwards. So I thought that he had a problem, and I asked Catherine to look at it, and I tried to call Espen via VHF, but he didn't respond. So I gave Catherine your telephone number because I was on the south course with half wind or wind from behind. So turning back would have been very difficult, but I would have been turned back if he had a problem. Yeah. But Catherine didn't call you because Espen already turned back to his course, but we thought that you should have a problem, and Catherine tried to call him on the phone, but no, he tried to call her back. So that was it. She called him, didn't reach him, but she called her back, but they didn't get a connection. So, but that was a sign he's okay. So that I shouldn't have to turn back or do more for perhaps rescue him or something like this. So no, I just saw him this morning when I woke up that his spinnaker is totally turned around his forestay, and it's in some places it's ripped off and torn apart. So he will have a lot of work. And yesterday it wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't so funny on board.
No. Okay, we're gonna catch up with him later for sure. Last question, Robert. Your target for this leg, will that be Denmark or Germany?
The only target I've got is to make north and see when the wind turns to west. And after that, I will see where I could get. So I've got really no idea where I will be in the afternoon or tomorrow evening. So the only thing is that I will try to keep, even when the wind turned, on the Danish side and not on the German side, because probably there will be more wind than on the south. But I'm not sure if I will get it. But we will see. Let's see what the next hour will bring, and perhaps when I've got reception again. Yeah, you can follow me on track.
And then the very last question: how is your physical and mental state? What does your body battery say, and how do you feel?
The body battery, yes. No, I'm feeling well, so that's for now. Of course, to your question, the most important thing. I'm feeling very well. I sleep good and sleep for 4 or 5 hours, and that was really enough. And in between, over the day, I make many power naps from 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And that's absolutely okay because I have enough to eat, I have enough to drink, I have good food and enough water. So I'm fine, I'm fit, and mentally there's no problem. You should ask Catherine that normally, but I think there's no problem. And but I think the body battery, the function on the clock on the watch is working because this watch, it seems to count the hours of real sleep, and perhaps the single-handed sailing is a bit special for that because you never sleep hours and hours and you never will fill it up. So perhaps this function could be added something, but I'm not thinking that it's working well, even if I don't know how it counts the points, but we will learn that. But it's not the thing for single-handed sailing.
Okay, I can tell you that I have talked to the double-handed and the fully crewed, and they are higher than you are. Are you still flatlining on the watch?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. This morning after the sleep, it rise to 10. From 5 seems to be the low that it shows, and it rise to 10. But it's now it's already. Let's. It's back to 5. Okay, so I think again.
Okay.
That's the coffee. So.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Robert, I will leave you now. Thank you for the update, and have a good crossing of this part of the Baltic. Fair
Thank
winds.
you.
And yeah, sail safe.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye. Thank you. Bye.